Hey guys, DT here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to an episode where we're going to be doing something absolutely brand new. First of all, I have to let you know that this video is sponsored by EA and I am incredibly thankful that they brought me out to their campus in California and I was able to have a first-hand look into some awesome things that are happening, and I am going to be so happy to tell you all about them in this video and the next one. So guys, today we're going to be playing SimCity BuildIt. Now, if you have never played SimCity and have never heard about EA and have never heard about Sims, then I think you have been living under the rock. So Sims was actually one of the first games that I have ever played on PC, and that was back when I was just about getting into high school, and after that I got super hardcore into some of the other EA's games such as Need for Speed, and that's actually exactly one of the games that almost got me kicked out of college, but let's not talk about it because I made it through college and here I am. So guys, last week I got together with a few other YouTubers and we were visiting EA and we were playing SimCity BuildIt. In today's video, I am going to show you a fast-forwarded version of SimCity. I'm going about 2 times the speed here, and I'm just going to be breaking things down for you. Now, like every simulation game, this has multiple components to it that you're probably quite familiar with. You have to manage multiple things, time and resources, because time and resources equals to money, money equals to getting more resources, and more resources equals to keeping your people happy. Now, right over here, you will see that my people are 100% happy, and how many of you have been 100% happy ever? I mean, if you have, you're probably a pretty lucky person. I am a pretty lucky mayor because my people are 100% happy. So I have a few little strategies that I have been using while playing through this, and this is actually my secondary account. I have it on both iPad and on my iPhone. iPhone is just easier to play around when I'm on the go, and iPad is easier for me to play because it just looks and plays a lot easier because it's bigger. You know, I have bad vision and I have big fingers. So what I usually do is you have your factory buildings. Some of them make just 2 items at a time, some of them make 3 items at a time. So what I typically do is I line up the production of exact same material simultaneously. That really saves you time because each material has different production time. So by not having one material finished before and one after and then having to click around, you're saving yourself time, and what you're doing is you're optimizing your time. Now, once you have your materials done, you can actually use them to continue on building. At level 10, you get your first expansion. You're actually able to expand past the first boundaries of your city. Now, what I really do love about this game, and I think it's kind of addictive about any sort of a city building simulation game, is that you're able to dictate the way that the city is laid out. You're able to make any adjustments to it. And after all, this is going to be your baby all together. So you can watch it grow, you can change it, you can mold it. And guys, my people are so lucky they have multiple parks. And as a great mayor, I am providing them an energy via wind power. So we are completely green and very, very eco-friendly. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to finish basically all the little hard hats, construction hats that you're seeing are the buildings that are in the queue for the next upgrade. Now, if there is a little green check mark next to the hard hat, that means that that building is actually eligible for the upgrade and for the building, because you now have all of the resources that you need in order to move on with the build. Now, one of the coolest things about the game too is once you reach a certain level, you're actually able to go in and establish your own depot where you can actually trade things. So what I've been doing here is I have been manufacturing seeds because those sell for most money. Of course, not most out of all the resources I can sell, but at the moment seeds are second to most profitable, and the most profitable are the leeks and eggs. So I can actually sell those for about 130 simoleons, and seeds I can sell for about 30 simoleons, which is awesome. So if you can optimize your production time, you actually can do really quite well by trading. Now, because you're producing raw resources, you need to store them somewhere, just like in any other game. So you have to keep an eye on your storage, because if your storage is full, you can't store the resources there, and that means you are not actually going to be able to collect the resources from your factories once they're completed, and they're just going to sit there until you can upgrade. Now, luckily, you can upgrade your resource without your resource storage quite easily. It will require multiple building materials, but nothing to fret you'll be able to do it just fine. Now, you see there are little red marks there. My people aren't quite happy, and that is because I'm out of simoleons and I need to build another wind factory. So what I did, power plant rather. So what I did is I actually moved things around just a little bit, but it's not how it works. There are certain things that you can move around, like for instance, you can move around your fire department, and when you do that, when you press on it and you kind of hover around it, you can actually see which area it covers, so that you make sure that all the people that are living within that area are covered in case there is a fire. However, with wind power, each time you place a wind power plant, you see how many energy it produces. So each wind power plant, or rather wind powered power plant, produces 6 energy, and that means that when your city is growing, you are going to have to build more of those. It's not about where you place them. It is really about meeting the demand and providing the necessary resources to your population. Now guys, the game starts out fairly simple. You first start out with metal and wood, and then you add on plastic, and then you add on seeds, and then you can just continue on building more and more and more. I've seen some of the YouTubers that have been playing SimCity BuildIt for a while, and their cities look absolutely bananas. Now, of course, what you're seeing here does not look that bananas, but we're gonna get there. So right now, I'm only at a level about 10.25, and I am going to continue on building up, and I will show you my village as it continues to grow. And by village, I mean my city, and I am calling it the DT city, if you see what I've done there. So guys, I really would like to hear from you whether or not you've ever played SimCity Building, whether it's something that you want me to continue to cover on the channel. I know quite a lot of you have been asking me to actually bring some diverse content to the channel on the days that I'm not playing Clash Royale and Brawl Stars. So do let me know in comments below whether or not you would like to see SimCity BuildIt on the channel, and if so, how often. I would love to hear from you. Your feedback is really important. And guys, if you really love simulation games, but you're also craving a little bit extra involvement with your teams, and you're very competitive and you love PvP, I can't tell you a whole lot about it because it's not just time yet, but something really major is coming to SimCity BuildIt that you PvP lovers may go absolutely bananas for. So don't forget to check in the next video where I'll be able to show you some exclusive sneak peeks that my fellow YouTubers like Powerbang and Klaus Gaming and I recorded while we were at the headquarters at EA, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to download the game with a link in description below. It is free 99, and guys, the video was made in collaboration with EA. They sponsored this video, so thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, DT is out.